Okay, good afternoon. We are here at Unisanté in Lausanne, Switzerland. Unisanté is one of the Roche members. And next to me is David Vernez from Unisanté. He is the host of the PFAS workshop we just closed this morning. Very well organized workshop, thanks to the host. And David, you were also moderating the discussion in the workshop. If you look back at the discussions, what can we conclude when it comes to PFAS and PFAS?
Yes, first we had some nice presentation highlighting that was also, I think, an understanding of the members that there are huge gaps actually in the knowledge of the exposure to PFAS and more specifically on occupational exposure. Because, well, as the latest ANSES report pointed out, there's a lot of data on public health exposure, but very little on occupational exposure. So that was a given, but also we share, we had some discussion and we shared through presentation, and we also had the feeling that we have enough information still to act, so that making research will only somehow delay
Not to go too much into detail
yes.
again.
So the idea was to keep the discussion at the strategic level, to understand whether we have to cooperate as European members, research members, to maybe to do some move that will be more effective in prevention. And there was three options that were obviously three obvious axes of research that were pointed out. The first is, of course, understanding better occupational exposure by monitoring exposure, biomonitoring exposure, with the difficulty that, of course, if we target only one single substance, we will probably miss the point and miss the next substitution. So we need some aggregated, targeted measurements, but we need to qualify exposure definitely. The other one was to say, okay, we as specialists in occupational health, we are at the front line of the exposure, because all these substances that get into the environment started by the workplace. That's where they are processed in high concentration, in high quantity. That's where we produce goods that are but finally in the food
contain PFAS
and contaminated the whole environment. So we have a unique opportunity to understand better how PFAS are processed and spread onto the market, and maybe we have to use these competencies to address the point. And the last issue was focusing on intervention research, and not only on knowledge acquisition, but to act on substitution and prevention, knowing that fluoride-based polymers are toxic.
Okay, thanks a lot. And do you think that Roche as a network can play a substantial role in this?
Definitely, Roche is led by the head bodies of the different countries. So we obviously together have some resources to do research and a lot of complementary competencies. We also have a voice at the European level to make statements, to make perhaps a white paper highlighting this priority, this need for regulation and for research and prevention.
Okay, thanks. That's what we will do, David, and thank you again.
You're welcome.
So on behalf of the ProRoche community for being the host of this strategic workshop on PFAS. We will have more of these in the future, so we hope to come back to you with more topics in the future. Thank you very much.